Okay, here's a little image I grabbed from Helen Briel's new book. It's a picture of a necklace by Ron Lahaki. And I'm going to show you how to use a tool that you can use on images that have pretty well-defined image. This is quite a small image, but the images are pretty well defined. First, let's set the background. Let's unlock this layer. It's going to make life easier for us. So I've unlocked that layer by just double-clicking on it. I take this tool. The tolerance, as you can see up here, is set to 20, and you can play with that number if it's grabbing too much or not enough. This one looks to be set pretty well at 20. We're going to grab these areas. I'm going to zoom in a bit, and I'm shift-clicking to select multiple areas. This is right here is a little too far away from the image, so I'll click that. Let's get some of the refined areas. A few more refined areas. Okay. Close. Let's zoom out to see what we're dealing with. Looks pretty good. What we are going to do at this point, get our tool back, and you'll see up here I got a dialog box that says Refine Edge. So we're going to give this a pretty soft edge. And you can see the descriptions below as you roll over the tool are pretty accurate to tell you what changing the numbers is going to do to you. And also, if we zoom in, oops, forgot it's here. If we zoom in, you can kind of see what happens when we change the sliders here. That cuts too much of the image off. And we want a bit of a feathered edge, as you can see, just a soft edge because it's a small image. So I'll zoom back out to show you what we're doing. So we're going to Command X to remove the background. How's that? See, we've got a few more things to do. This should be gone as well. Looks pretty good. Let's refine the edge, and we would try to use the same parameters we used on the last one. Command X, take that away, and you'd also go in here and get all these little spots. But it's easier to do it if you zoom in. Whoops, I missed. Some of those are messed up. Let's start again. Okay. There's one. I didn't have Shift held down, so it wasn't picking them up. It's kind of fun. I cut out the backgrounds on these on Polymer Clay every day because, I don't know, it makes everybody look the same, even though the pictures are coming from all over the world. There we have most of the areas selected, and we can refine the edge of that, of all these little small spaces. Should we make them bigger? Yeah, I think maybe make him a little bigger and feathering them. No, let's feather them less. Okay. Say OK and press Command X. And there we have it. Right in here it looks a little. And if you're just new to this, the tool I'd recommend is the eraser. It's going to give you a little harder edge, but if you're very careful, you can go in here and kind of pick up areas that you might have missed and clean them up I would tell you to use it judiciously, because it's kind of hard to control with just a mouse or a trackpad. So there. The magic wand is your first method of attack.